Guys, we are at the end of our GPLC, and I wanted to leave you with one last Christmas gift. So this Christmas gift is a Jeopardy template that you will have full editing rights on, and I wanted to go over with you quickly how to edit the template without disabling the macros and utilizing this either as a PowerPoint, which is what it was built in, or as a Google Slides. So there are some differences depending on which way you want to run this. So hopefully you have clicked on the gift, and that's going to open up the Jeopardy game in Google Slides. You can use the template, and this will allow you to edit the game. So while it loads, hopefully you'll notice that there's the first screen kind of tells what it is, and these are simply text boxes, so they can be edited, especially for those of you who have more than one subject. After the title slide, we have the 6 categories. Keep it simple. 5 out of 4 people struggle with fractions. Fact or fiction. A war of epic proportions. Back to basics. And just solve it. If you notice, I kind of use word twists and puns so that kids have maybe a little bit of an idea of what that category is going to be, but I'm not just outright telling them. If you want to just tell them what that topic is, then you can use more straightforward language. So after we list all of the categories, we have our game board. Again, if you decide to change any of the titles, these are just text boxes at the top of each column, and those can be easily changed. So you notice that we have $100 to $500 questions. 100 is the easiest, and then they will get more difficult as you get closer to the 500. Below the game board, now we have our questions. So topic 1, 100 points. This is just to simplify. And again, if we go back, keep it simple. So this is going to be simplifying expressions. If you don't like this question, again, it is just a text box that can be changed. Underneath that slide is the answer to that slide. The way this is built, you don't want to change the order of the slides at all because of the way the coding is done, and the macros will take you to the correct slide when certain buttons are pushed. So if you want to change it, click on the box and change it. The answer is right below it. Click on the box and change the answer. I like to put my answers in a different color so that when I'm looking at the thumbnails on the left side of the screen, I can tell a question slide from an answer slide. So here's the 200-point question and its answer. 300 and its answer. 400, we're getting more money, so these questions are going to be more challenging. But again, if you don't like it, you can just simply change it. Its answer, and then 500, and the answer. Next will be topic 2. If you noticed, I didn't put the wordplay name up here. I just left it topic 2. That way you're not always changing out the headers. So answers, questions, answers, goes all the way through. Now, in topic 2, the 400-point question, I have coded as the daily double. Changing that would be a little bit difficult, so unless you're very tech savvy with PowerPoint or Google Slides, I really would leave the daily double right where it is. You won't play it enough for the kids to realize that it's always in the same spot. And then we have topic 3. Okay, then we go to topic 4. Topic 5, and topic 6. So those are all of our 6 categories and all 5 questions for each category. Then after the 500-point question of the very last category 6, we do have a final Jeopardy question. I have used this in the past as a way to break ties between two teams, but usually I like for all teams to participate in Final Jeopardy. The question is very challenging. We don't want it to be just an easy question, but that is up to you. And students have, or the teams will have points. They can wager as many of those points as they would like to. So that's how to use the template and how to edit the template. Then presenting. So you can present it directly from the Google Slides. And let's get this started at the beginning. So let me exit, take it up to the very top, and we'll present from there. So this is what it's going to look like if you're presenting from the Google Slides. Spacebar. There's your game board, and then you simply start picking questions. So back to the basics for 200. There's the answer, and then we're going to return. Now notice in Google Slides, it won't gray out or darken out the ones that we've used. If you need for that to be something that your program does, I can send you my PowerPoint, the actual PowerPoint, which I'm going to pull up right now. And if you run it as a PowerPoint and you enable macros, it will do that. So I'm going to play from here, slideshow, play from start. Okay, same advancement with this space bar. 5 out of 4 for 200, answer, return. So see on PowerPoint it does darken out so you know which ones you have used. If you want to use the Google Slides, I would just, when it's projected, I would just mark through maybe with a dry erase marker. Alright guys, so that's how to utilize this template. I hope it helps save you some time and give your kids something fun to do as a reward, a review, or however you would like to use this. I appreciate all of you here at GPLC tonight. Merry Christmas and thank you so much.